my audience, I connect with them mainly on LinkedIn and also Facebook groups. So I'm active in Facebook groups. So if someone is sharing a career challenge, a woman sharing a career challenge, I would comment there and give her some tips. And that's usually how then the person would reach out to me.
Welcome to Career Coaching Secrets, the podcast where we talk with successful career coaches on how they built their success and the hard lessons they learned along the way. My name is Davis Nguyen, and I'm the founder of Purple Circle, where we help career coaches scale their business to 7 and 8 figures without burning out. Before Purple Circle, I started and scaled several 7 and 8 figure career coaching businesses myself and consulted with 2 career coaching businesses that are now doing over $100 million each. Whether you're an established coach or just building your practice for the first time, you'll discover the secrets to elevating your coaching business.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Career Coaching Secrets podcast. Today, my guest is Sarah Mestiri, a career strategist, data scientist, and speaker dedicated to helping women expats in STEM overcome career stagnation, build confidence, and find fulfillment. Having navigated her own career transition from software engineering to data science while building a career abroad, Sarah understands both emotional and professional challenges of adapting to new environments. She now empowers women in STEM to gain career clarity, advocate for themselves, and take strategic actions towards success. I'm excited to dive into her insights. Welcome to the show, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction, Rexhen.
It's a
I'm pleased to be here.
pleasure to have you on the show, Sarah. Tell me a little bit more about what inspired you to become a coach.
So what inspired me is actually a sequence of events throughout my career and life that first started after a few years from starting my job. Like after graduation, I worked for 2-3 years, and after that I was like, oh, I'm not happy in this job. I want to dig deeper into understanding the why of what I'm doing this and the impact of what I'm doing. And that's when I started to think about changing careers and doing a switch. I was, as you shared, I was a software engineer in the beginning, and then I switched to data science. So that was the first moment when, after 2 years, I wanted to do a career transition, which was really a transformative journey for me when I decided to do that transition. So I went through some challenges, like feeling unsupported. At my current job, people were like, oh, because I decided to leave my job actually and do this transition, study more machine learning and things related to data science, and then look for a job not only in my country, but also abroad. So I wanted to move abroad. I was in Tunisia, I'm from Tunisia, and I wanted to move to Germany. So it was a huge journey. And then also the second big event that happened in my life is becoming a mom. And when I became a mom, I suddenly realized that even my perspective into how my career future, my potential growth, and how I want my career to fit into my life changed. And when I talked with other moms, I discovered that many moms also go through that change when they become mothers. And then it starts like, okay, should I stay in this job? Should I change? Especially when, for example, the job involves a lot of travel, maybe, not that flexible. So those are the two things that inspired me and made me think about becoming a career coach.
Nice. And is the reason why you focus into women because of your experience as well? Becoming a mother, is that what pushed you to kind of focus more on helping women mostly, or is it not just women?
I focused. So in the beginning, I focused on mothers actually, and then I changed it to women. And why? Because Since I was in university, I like it to be an inspiration to other students, women specifically, and encourage them to follow their ambitions and professional ambitions. And I think that's because of originally of my mom, or who encouraged me to first study and let's say have a future in my career, and then think about the other things, because this is like before women get focus on getting married and that's it. But for me it's like I had ambition to grow well in my career, and I think I wanted to help other women believe that they can do that, and they can also have a family, and both of them.
That's such a great story, Sarah. Can you tell me a little bit more about from the point that you started your career coaching business to where you are at today? How was the journey evolving after that? So once you started doing career coaching.
Yeah, so in the beginning, since I'm not from the HR, or I'm so for me, career coaching is linked to this process of transition. And although my experience was, I have my experience, which already a good start. I adapted myself because, well, I don't come from the HR background, and this is not how I started my career. So I don't know, like feeling like an imposter syndrome or like the self-doubt. So I struggled to actually start to offer my coaching services, and pay it, not for free. So I was like, maybe I just have to do it for free, and that's it. And then I actually joined a program of the person that helped me in my career transition. She's also a coach, and she started to actually a program to certify career coaches, and using her same system that I used myself in my career transition to data science. And when I joined it, that with the help of her program and so on, I started to practice coaching. And after that, I had my first clients by the end of that program.
Nice. And currently, what would you say is the main marketing channel or source where you find your clients today? Mm, Currently, where do you find your clients? Where is your audience? Is it on LinkedIn, on YouTube? How do you get to connect with your audience?
Yeah, so my audience, I connect with them mainly on LinkedIn, and also Facebook groups. So I'm active in Facebook groups. So if someone is sharing a career challenge, a woman sharing a career challenge, I would comment there and give her some tips. And that's usually how then the person would reach out to me. And that is a way I get my clients. And then it's LinkedIn. It's also networking and going to events or podcast interviews. So those are like the ways. That
Is there
bring
a
my
specific
clients.
is there a specific Facebook group that you'd like to share? I'd love to have that on the podcast description too, if anyone wants to find that Facebook group.
So it's the Facebook group is not my Facebook group. But it's like a Facebook group where there is women, international women in Berlin, in
Oh,
Germany.
International Woman in Berlin. Cool. So I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
there's
specific to Berlin. Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's also like maybe in every city it's kind of like International Woman in probably in I don't know, New York, International Woman in Rome or things like that. There's probably like a channel like that for every city. So it's an interesting approach.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Um, what are your goals for the next 1 to 3 years with your coaching business?
1 to 3 years. Yeah. So for the one year I would like to have my business 5K per month, and for the 3 years it's like 10K or more.
Mhm.
Yeah, even more per month. And essentially, and most importantly, I want to have impacted and empowered more than 100 women in their women expats in their careers.
I really like that. That's a very nice goal. So both impact and revenue at the same time. Thanks for sharing it. Is there, I wanted to ask, you mentioned that you did receive coaching as well. Apart from that, what resources or support has been most valuable for you in kind of even starting or growing your career coaching business at the point that it is today?
My friends who supported me in this journey, and what else? I don't know, like community of friends, also online when I see some other examples of women who are pursuing similar path and are successful. Yeah, that helped me.
So mostly your local community that you build around yourself has been the most valuable resource. Do you, I wanted to ask something that's more, I've asked this also to other coaches that have been on the podcast. What is something that you've learned when you started your coaching business that you did not expect? What is one unexpected lesson learned? Something you wish you had known at
That's a good question. I wish what I learned is that by practice I become a better coach, and everyone had to start somewhere. So there is no a coach from the beginning. They are having tons of clients. They are a good coach, successful, having many testimonials and so on. No one starts there. So there is a start point, and from there you have to keep going. And instead of overthinking, doubting, wanting the perfect plan, all the answers, no, trust that it's okay where you are, and that's begin to coach, to offer your service, because this helps people. So our expertise, the expertise that I had was helping people, and when I don't put it out there, it's like I'm doing actually a disservice to them.
That's nice. So basically, staying grounded and focused is something that you would say is something that you've learned along the way from when you started to today, right? Um,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you also, what are some of the biggest challenges that you've faced or that you're still currently facing in growing your career coaching business?
The main challenge I'm facing, I would say, is consistency, staying consistent. For example, with content publication. So on LinkedIn, so my main audience finds my content on LinkedIn, and sometimes also actually I use YouTube as well. But LinkedIn is more, and the consistency is a challenge. Sometimes also it's staying motivated while having these challenges. For example, this content thing, feeling like you have to be active all the time so that I can get clients, otherwise no clients coming. I would like at some point for my business to start generating passive income, and I actually have a workshop that I created and I recorded and so on, but then I did not make it. So this is like, yeah, so for me right now, it's like, how can I do content and also other things? Like putting this digital product, working on my website. The time is a challenge, obviously, as a mom as well. And I also work, I have a job, so it's hard to split between all of them.
I feel like a lot of coaches are gonna resonate with that. So yeah, lead generation, having like a digital product to kind of help you in the back end also maybe generate some revenue when there's not a lot of clients, and like consistently being able to post and follow the LinkedIn strategy is a challenge for most coaches. Especially like in your case, being a mom, also having a full-time job. I think that's something that a lot of other coaches are gonna that are in that stage are gonna resonate with. Um, is there any advice that you would give to other career coaches that are looking to start and be in the position that you are in today?
Yeah, don't think about yourself. Think about your think about others, how you can help one person, and yeah, how they might be needing your help specifically.
Thank you, Sarah. And for our listeners, if they ever want to reach out to you or connect with you, they can find you on LinkedIn at Sarah Mestiri. You also have a
Yes.
website. Is it sarahmestiri.com, I
I
think, or is that's not related?
Yes, I have my website, but it's not. That's one of my goals, that I want to revamp that website.
All right,
On
cool.
LinkedIn, you find it on LinkedIn.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Sarah. It was a lovely episode.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be present with you.
That's it for this episode of Career Coaching Secrets. If you enjoyed this conversation, you can subscribe to YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you're listening to this episode to catch future episodes. This conversation was brought to you by Purple Circle, where we help career coaches scale their business to 7 and 8 figures without burning out. To learn more about Purple Circle, our community, and how we can help you grow your business, visit joinpurplecircle.com.